I'll start with the flow where the agent can use his mobile, he can use his smartphone, and he can have a VPN connection and how he can access the Amio telephony. So for this,
Okay.
I have visited the Play Store, I have searched for the app Amio Agent, and then I have downloaded it. So the moment I click over this app, so within this app, the agent can configure the application URL from here, and then he can log in using his credentials. The moment he logs in, he has to select the process in which he wants to work. Either he can select one process or he can select multiple processes. The moment he is logged in, you can see that the status of the bar is red right now. The moment it turns green, it shows that the WebRTC connection has been stable. After logging in, he can mark himself as the available agent, and at any point of time, he can select the break reason if he wants to. So over the agent screen, over the mobile screen, you are able to see that what is the agent total login duration, how many calls he has handled, how many breaks he has taken, and what is the total break duration. So let me initiate an inbound call for you with how agent will be receiving the inbound call. So I am creating this inbound call from my screen as a customer. So over the agent screen, you are able to see the call has been connected. You can see the calls it is connected, what is the agent DID, what is the call type, and in which queue the call has been ended. From the screen, at any point of time, agent can set this
So
call
just
as a
just 1 second, Anubhuti. So for everybody's convenience, and some of you would have got it, you could just imagine what all happened there. There was a inbound call from the customer. It hit our this was on an India number. This hit our data center uh, where an IVR was played, and then there was an option to route it to the queue. It went into the queue on the server. On that queue, this specific agent was available, and the call was routed to this agent using the WebRTC functionality, all without anything happening on the agent side, right? So there was an auto answer functionality, and the call was already answered because the agent was logged in. So this is exactly how it would happen in a contact center on a laptop. That is precisely what we just showcased as an inbound call. Go ahead, Anubhuti.
yes. So at any point of time, agent can put the customer on hold. If in case he wants to transfer this call to another agent or in a different campaign, he can choose the transfer functionality. He can take any other person over the conference call. He can enter a number manually. He can take that person over the call. He can take another user who is logged in within this campaign over the conference call. Or he can disconnect the call from here choosing the end call button, and then he can dispose the call. And over the supervisor screen, supervisor is able to see that this is the agent who is logged in, what is the agent status, and from how much time he is logged in, what is the call status. Right now, he can see that agent is selected from last 13 seconds. Let's suppose, as a supervisor, I have selected an outbound campaign and I have started the auto dialing. Over my agent screen, I will select the outbound campaign. And you can see the call has been initiated. This is the outbound number. In the case of preview dialing, over the supervisor screen, you can see the call has been initiated. And I have received a call. The call has been initialized. I can see the customer name and the call is being ringing, the customer number. Over the agent screen, the agent can see what is the customer number, what is the customer name, the call type, And rest of the functionality that he can transfer the call, he can put the customer on hold, he can take anyone over a conference call. And again, as a supervisor, I can monitor this call. I can snoop this call. Snoop means that I can silently listen the conversation which is going on between the agent and the customer. If in case I feel that the conversation is not right, I can barge in the call. Or if in case I feel that I want to guide my agent, then I can provide some information to my customer, to my agent without knowing the customer. Or I can simply come in a conference call. So this snoop, barge, whisper functionality is there with the supervisor. At any point of time, supervisor can go to the report panel and he can fetch the report. So this was about the agent who is using the WebRTC feature, and he is still able using his phone to make call and receive calls.
Perfect. Anubhuti, can you also quickly show a process where we have some CTI? That will be very useful. A lot of people have asked a question on how would CTI work if we can show customer data. Yeah.
So for CTI, I have again a agent mobile app which I can use. Within this app, I can log in using the agent credentials. Is my screen visible?
Yes.
I'll do it again. So as an agent, I have logged in. I can select the process, either one process or multiple process. Here I have to select the extension number. It can be a mobile number or it can be a landline number. So right now I'm entering my mobile number as an agent. I'll start again. So I have opened this mobile app. I have logged in as an agent. I have selected the process. I have selected the extension number, which is my mobile number. Now I have to mark myself as a available person. At any point of time, I can go on a break by selecting the break region, which is configurable. Whenever I want to make an outbound call, I can go to the manual dial. I can select the campaign and I can enter the number. I can view the customer details. I can search on the basis of mobile number, or I can search on the basis of name of the customer. If in case I want to dial this customer, I can click over his number and the click to dial functionality will get initiated. So you can see the call has been initiated. So first call I have received as an agent, another call as a customer. Over the agent screen, you can see the customer information, the status is connected. On the right hand side, you can have the CRM view, where you can see the detailed view of the customer. I can enter the customer name. I can mark the comments. And then I can dispose this call.
So for everybody's information, this application that you just saw as the CTI application, this is something that we have just embedded by default. This could actually be your application's iframe being embedded here for that specific conversation context, or we could custom develop a responsive front-end application and collect data from all other sources that you want to this you want this agent to look at securely during the conversation, right? So this would be available only during the conversation, and once the conversation is over, the the agent doesn't then have access to the specific data. So this was a very important point because contact centers require CTI applications to be in place. We have embedded something by default. We are making this responsive very quickly, and we are also adding customers own CTI application to be embedded within this Ameo's mobile app application. So if you guys have any custom CTI application requirement, that could also be done very fast on this application. Go ahead, Anubhuti.
Yes. So from this option, agent can choose either the transfer functionality or conference, or he can dispose the call from here, or he can disconnect the call. If in case he chooses the transfer functionality, he can see that who all agents are logged in, and if in case he wants to transfer this call to a user, he can choose from here. He can transfer to a different IVR, he can transfer to a different number or a campaign or a queue. And whenever he transfer, the CTI pop-up gets transferred to the next agent.